Hey, what's up, y'all? So I went on a sample run today, and I'm excited to show you guys what I came up with. The first thing I'm gonna do is take you through each sample in the beat and how I got it, and then I'm gonna show you the processing I put on it, and lastly, I'm gonna show you guys the entire composition of the beat that I came up with today. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I did on my sample run was get a hi-hat sample. After that, I got some percussion from the power box. And then later on, I got a beep from the walk sign. Also got the Wait Man sample.
Wait.
Got some chains from the fire hydrant.
Wait.
Kick from the trash can.
Wait.
Some tape noise. A snare.
Wait.
And some environment noise for atmosphere.
Wait.
So the three elements of the samples that I collected today that I knew I would end up processing were going to be the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat. Originally, the kick sounded like this. The snare sounded like this. And the hi-hat sounded like this. So I knew for the kick, I needed to really engage that low end to make it make a lot more sense in terms of being used as a kick. So the first thing I did was I took the pitch down 24 tones. So all right, and then I put a filter on it with a low pass and changed the cutoff a little bit, added some drive just to give it a little bit more punch and oomph. So that ended up sounding like that. For the snare, it originally had way too much low end. There's a lot of wind coming out of the bag when I was, trying to engage that snare sound earlier. So for that, I had to pitch it up by 12, and then I added a filter, high pass filter, with like a sharp incline to give it a little bit more of like a crispy-ish type sound. Because I really think that last little pop sound really sounds like the bottom part of that snare to get like that noise effect in there. For the hi-hat, all I pretty much did for the hi-hat was put a filter on this thing. The pitch was already fine. It was already pretty high pitched. So once I did that, I was pretty much solid and good to go. Then I created a beat sample. Sounds like this. Now, as I went through, I was adding different aspects that I like to add in terms of my beats. I'm a big lo-fi, hip-hop, old school 90s type sound. So I added some tape noise, which I recorded in there. Would just give it a little bit more texture in there. The environment sound was key for that too. And then everything else was kind of just me messing around and seeing, how I felt it should go. So one thing I was focused on definitely was making sure that I was staying true to the samples that I had. I didn't really feel like layering them too much with other samples for the instruments that already exist, because that would kind of defeat the purpose. So as a keys player, that's when I started to feel like, okay, well, we got to fill out this beat somehow if we're not going to be able to layer it with, such a driving kick. The rhythmic part was an aspect for me. So I think, what did I do here? I did... Yep, so I added some keys there just to see what I did. Let's duplicate this real quick. Okay. Okay. added that little section in there for the keys to make a little bit more sense. Add a little bit of my flavor in there. And then I added this bass as well. All right. So that was pretty much all I added. I had a lot of fun doing this. It was the first time I've even done something like this in my own city, but I'm definitely going to keep doing it. It's a great way to stay fit, to stay healthy by going out and doing a run, but finding a way to combine it with my taste as an audio engineer and producer and artist as well made it feel a lot of fun. So without further ado, here is the full beat. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.